Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Welcome whenever you watch this. My name is Ines and I'm coming to you from Germany. And I have so much to tell you today that I don't know where to start. That's why I think I might start with the most important thing. And that is, of course, the new video from David from the Doctor podcast. After 8 months of silence, there is a new video. And if you haven't seen it, what are you waiting for? I watched it and I enjoyed it very much, and I'm so happy that he has made another video. Yeah, and another thing that I would like to say is a big thank you to all the people that watched and enjoyed and liked my last video, and especially thank you to you, my subscribers. Yes, there are people who subscribe to my channel and I'm very thankful. Thumbs up for that. And now let's dive into the stuff that I made and did and ordered and got and that I want to talk about. After I made the last video, I think the next day I got something that I had ordered. That is this nice little, not pencil but hook case. And I have to tell you a little bit more about my ordering spree. I might have mentioned last time that I started watching YouTube videos, and I started by watching crocheting videos from small YouTubers, people like me that have like a few subscribers, and then YouTube, I gave it over to YouTube to decide which videos YouTube wanted to show me, when you put it on automatic. And I don't know how many videos I watched. I saw like 100 different people and I enjoyed almost all of the videos. And and whenever someone talked about something that I found especially interesting, I went on my laptop and ordered it. And so I ordered this hook set from Be Creative. It was available on Amazon. And I don't think I need more hooks. And I like my wooden hooks, the ones that have a hook on both sides that you can use for Tunisian crochet. But these are also quite nice. And there are a lot of goodies in this little bag, like stitch markers and little scissors and I forgot. A measuring tape in inch and centimeters, and I even got this little card with the hook conversion. So I don't know if you know, but here in Germany I like my hooks in centimeters. I know what a 3 millimeter in centimeter hooks, a 3 millimeter hook or a 5 millimeter hook, I know what that is. But when you watch American videos and they talk about an I or G or E or whatever hook, I'm asking myself, is it a big one? Is it a small one? Some of the people also say I use that hook and it is the 3 millimeter or 4 millimeter hook. But if you don't know, I can look it up, which I find quite useful. The hooks are also useful. Not that I needed more hooks, but this is a different sort of hook. I like these ones as well. I have made a lot of projects already with these hooks, with 2 of them, not all of them. Okay, so that was the first thing that arrived from all the orders that I placed while I was watching all these videos and crocheting and ordering, and it was like a circle. Yeah, and I have some finished objects. Last video I showed you the beginning of this top, and I don't put it on. I have like 25 degrees Celsius in my room, so please forgive me when I don't show it while I am wearing it. I think I hadn't finished anything when I showed you. I had just begun. So I know that I started this particular thing on a Sunday, and I crocheted on Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, and it was finished on Friday. I mean, I didn't put it together on Friday because I washed and blocked the parts separately, and on the Sunday I put it together, so it took me a week to make this thing. And yeah, I wasn't sure if I liked it when I started it because the yarn was so different from what it turned out to be after blocking it. I spoke about the yarn last time. It's ice yarns. Yeah, I gave you all the information last time, so I don't think that I have to talk about it or that I need to talk it right now. And it is very soft and yeah, I can have it on my skin. It is not scratchy at all, and it turned out much brighter after washing. And yeah, it fits, it is nice, and I am sure that I will wear it in one of the videos in fall or winter. But I hope you forgive me that I don't put it on right now. With the light and the sun and everything, it's too warm to wear something like this. I like the lace part. I mean, I like all of it. What shall I say? I like it. And it was a very fast project. It didn't even take a whole week. Yeah, and when I had finished this one and was waiting for it to dry on the blocking mats, I was sitting there and didn't know what to do with my fingers, and I was trying to find out what project I would like to make next. And I had already talked about it in the last video when I showed you the baby blanket that I made for my brother and my sister-in-law. And now it's finished because there are no more ends to weave in. I did it, and the blanket yeah, is going to Berlin tomorrow, so it's the last time that you can see it. I still like this pattern, and I was wondering when I watched all these crochet videos, I didn't see any of Noel Styles blanket patterns or pillow patterns. Nobody made them. I don't know. It's so easy to make, and it turns out so wonderful. I think more people should make these things. Yeah, so I weaved in all the ends, and then I started the pillows. I already talked about the pillows as well last time, and I remembered that I got the pillow pattern for free. I think when she releases a new pattern, it's free for the first 24 hours or so. And I was lucky with the pillow pattern and got it for free, and now you have to pay for it. So I started with the green one because I had enough from the gray color, I guess. Or maybe I just found the green more agreeable, I don't know. But I started with the green pillow, and I didn't have a pillow, but I started with these, what do you call it? Pillow plates. And it was the same Friday when I finished the garment and had it on the blockers, and I finished the front. And until I went to bed, I had almost finished the second one as well. There were only 2 more rows to crochet, but I couldn't do it anymore. I was so tired that evening because I started in the afternoon. Let's say it was 4 in the afternoon when I started, and I went to bed like 10 o'clock, I don't know, maybe 11. So I worked on it like 6 to 7 hours, and I wanted to finish it on that Friday because I thought that I would like to buy the pillow the next day. And I have a shop like 3 minutes away from here. I can walk there. I think it's an international company. Here in Germany it's called Dänisches Bettenlager, but I guess it exists in other countries as well, and maybe under a different name. And I went there and bought 2 pillows because I had 3 boards of the gray yarn, 3.5 boards of the gray yarn left, and wanted to make the gray pillow as well because this was so fast and so easy, and I already liked it before I had the pillow inside, but now it's so soft and squishy, and yeah, I hope my brother and my sister-in-law will like it as much as I do. Yeah, and because I had the pillow, I started and finished the second one as well. And here it is in gray. Looks the same from both sides. I just may have not been careful enough with the finishing. It's not that even or as even as I would have liked it to be, but it's so squishy. Yeah, tomorrow those will go to Berlin as well, and the pillow and the cover are washable. You can wash the yarn at 40 degrees and the pillow at 60, but I mean, who would do that? Celsius, 40 degrees Celsius. Who would do a 60-degree washing when the yarn can't stand it? Yeah, those were my finished projects from last weekend. Today is Saturday. Yeah, last Sunday I was finished with the garment and the pillows and the blanket. And of course, I needed a new project. And when I was at the shop where I bought the pillows, there is what would it be? A stationery? No. But it's a shop where they sell magazines and newspapers and everything. And actually I was looking for the new Kreativ Stricken, the magazine that I showed in my videos, I guess in the beginning of the year. But I was told that the next one will come out in October. Therefore, I needed something else and I bought this magazine. Woolly Hugs Maschenwelt. Woolly Hugs World of Stitches. I don't know if you know the brand Woolly Hugs. I had heard of it. I do not often work with yarns that change colors, but when I saw these shawls, and I think there is a bigger picture in here somewhere. Yes, these shawls, who can resist, really? And one is a knit and one is crocheted. You see, this is the crochet one. And yeah, I came back home last Saturday and I ordered the yarn. Not in these colors though, because I'm not the orange or pink type of knitter. I like my blues and greens and natural colors and grays, and you know. Yeah, I ordered the yarn and I can't show you all the yarn, but it arrived. Woolly Hugs Plan, which means plan, I guess. And you need a plan to work with it. And all that is left of the yarn is this. This is the beginning, because the plan is very strange. You crochet a chain of chains. Okay, yeah. And you see the colors. There are 6 colors in this yarn and you have to use them all up. So I started with the white color and I had to make the chain as long as it got until the white color came up again. And then you would crochet around this chain. And yeah, I got confused the first time because I didn't know what to do with the rest of the chain. There was like 20 centimeters left that was hanging about until the end of the project. And I will show you the project in a second. I just want to tell you how confused I was when I started this, because I had never worked with something like that before, and color pooling is not the thing that I do. I like my solid colors. I like my projects where I do color work. I like my structures. I very rarely use gradient yarns or tonals, or you know, where the color changes. And this time I went crazy with all of these yarns. So I will show you the shawl, because it is of course finished. It's a finished project, and let's start at the beginning so that I can illustrate what I meant. You work around the chain. You see, there is the chain, and the first row goes around. You don't work into the chains, you just work around it, which felt very strange for a first row, but you see the result. You get this pattern, and I think I had to adjust my tension every 5 or 6 rows or so, because sometimes one chain or single crochet would be bigger or smaller, and you have to create this pattern by making a stitch of the same color, one to the left, so one more to the last chain from the previous row, not the previous, the second previous row, in that color, and then you make another one, and so you get this beautiful shawl. And I can't wait until winter. And yes, I know I told you in the beginning of this year, this is not the year for shawls. And yeah, 8 months I could resist, but after 8 months, yeah, I broke my own rule. I thought I would make garments and no shawls at all, and oh, it's so warm. It's 50%. I need to read what's in there. I didn't tell you. Wait. So I showed you this already, Woolly Hugs Plan, and it's 50% wool, 28% cotton, and 22% polyamide. It's in the color 83. Yeah, well, you saw the colors. There was like natural and gray and green and turquoise. Is that French? Well, this bluish green color that you see in this shawl. Yeah, it's the colorway 83. And of course I ordered more yarn, because there is a crochet shawl and a knitted shawl, and I think I might want to knit another one, and therefore I ordered another ball in the colorway 84, which are light blue and dark blue and gray and white. And yeah, I think I will get excited once I want to knit again and make another of these shawls. Yeah, I ordered 2 balls, and I used 2 balls for the crochet shawl as well. And there is more in here that I want to make, and I ordered yarn for another project, which is this shawl. It's also a knit project, so there is no danger that I might start it anytime soon. Yeah, but I ordered the yarn already, and this is it. It's also Woolly Hugs, of course. Woolly Hugs Bobble Cotton Extra, and it's the colorway, it has a number, 301. And this one is 50% cotton and 50% polyacryl. And these are the colors. And it will maybe become a shawl. Or a scarf, I don't know. I never know if it's a shawl, a scarf, a cowl, whatever. I don't understand all these differences. And though I have another finished project, I will show you the other Woolly Hugs yarn that I ordered, and I have already begun to work with it. This is also a bobble cotton. I think it's the same, 50% cotton and 50 polyacryl. It's the colorway 18, and I have already started with the solid mint, and I am now at the second. I have 2 of these strands in mint and 2 of these in pink, and the project is this poncho, and I've started today, and I will show you what I have. Okay, I might want to put it on because you start at the neck. So it's very fast, but I guess now that I add more and more stitches, it will take a while to get around. Yeah, what I don't like, because that's just the way that I was raised. From time to time you will get these little knots when the color changes. And I think that is one of the reasons why I don't like working with these yarns, because I have knots in my projects. And both my mom and my grandmother always told me, never make knots. Don't make knots. Knots is a no-go. Yay! I ordered more yarn for another project from this magazine, but first I want to show you other yarns that I ordered. You know, when you watch these videos and people talk about the yarn that they got and they show you, and it's so squishy and it's so soft, but I couldn't resist. And I don't know who it was, but she was talking about Crafternoon Treats yarn quite a lot. So I ordered some yarns from Catherine of the Crafternoon Treats podcast. She has a page on Etsy, and I ordered this. This is Polworth or Polwort wool. 85% ethically produced Polworth and 15% nylon. That's the sock base that she has, and it's very soft. And I think for socks it's somehow too good for socks. But what else would I make? A shawl? And look at the color. The colorway is fresh, and all these nice greens, and it looks great, but I have rarely worked with such a yarn, and it actually, yeah, I don't know if it's my cup of tea. I will make something with it, and I will tell you. But this time I really went crazy with all of these color changing gradient tonal yarns, because the next one that I ordered also from Crafternoon Treats Etsy shop is this. The colorway is Deep in the Forest, and I think that was the thing why I ordered it, Deep in the Forest. Oh, sounds great. And all these greens are very nice, but what am I going to do with it? I don't know. And it's 100% sustainable merino. Yeah, and these are 800 meters, so it's, I don't know what to do with it. Maybe it's also a shawl or a scarf or something. Yeah, very nice, beautiful yarn. I like the yarns very much, and I have no idea what I want to do with it. But I will find a pattern, I'm sure. And the other yarn that I ordered, I can't show you anymore because I made something with it. It's another finished project. I have only this much left. This is, wait, I have the bands somewhere here. This is also Crafternoon Treats. 80% British alpaca, 20% Shetland. In the colorway, okay, the brown is Coffee in the Mist. And there were two other, because it was a shawl kit, there were two other colors, and one was Caramel Cream, and the third one Marley Twist. And I got the pattern as well, and I hope Catherine wasn't too annoyed with me, because when I got the yarn, I wrote her an email and asked where is the pattern, and she told me that she would send it off, and I thanked her again. So hopefully everything's okay. And yeah, that's her pattern, Coffee in the Mist, with the colorway Caramel Cream, Coffee in the Mist, and Marley Twist. And I started, I think, on Wednesday, and I finished yesterday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So it didn't even take more than 2 days, and I didn't work on it the whole day, just a few hours after work. So this is easy and fast. And yeah, there are some issues that I had. So first, the yarn was very scratchy and hard, and it took me a while to get used to it, but you get used to it when you work with it. And because it is a 100% natural fiber, I guess it will soften up when I wash it and block it. I don't think it got much softer while working with it. It doesn't feel that hard because I worked with it for a while. You get used to scratchy yarns when you work a lot with them. And I'm not sure that I like asymmetrical shawls, because I already have one asymmetrical shawl. That's the Hotel of Bees shawl. And I never wear it because I don't know how. And this one also is asymmetrical. I like the pattern. I had fun making it. But first, the colors are not really flattering for me, I think. I don't like browns so much. I don't know why I ordered it, but I wanted to make this pattern, and maybe I will make it again with a different yarn. But then it's an asymmetrical shawl, and yeah, I don't know. And you have a lot of ends to weave in, as you may see. But I must say the pattern is very well written. So when you understand the stitches, you don't need this page anymore, because you have the chart, and the chart tells you with color and how many stitches in a row you should have, and then you just know what to do. And there are increases and decreases, and so that you get these steps. And this is a very nice idea. I like these steps. Maybe I should try to find a way to wear it with these steps in the front. Yeah, this will come up again because I intend to wash it after I record this video, and I will put it on the blogger, and I will show it to you again when I've blocked it. Yeah. If you like these kinds of yarns, and if you like this style of shawl, I can recommend it, because the pattern is really well written. It's this is something that I realized. I mean, the pattern is very well, and I didn't need a chart. What would you need a chart for? A very easy pattern. But this is something that I realized while I was watching the crochet videos. There are, I mean, I live in my German bubble, in my little community. I know, like, I don't know, maybe 10 people that I knit with, and that have learned knitting the way I have. So it's no problem for me to understand charts or diagrams. And if I don't get a chart with a pattern, it feels strange to me. But English patterns usually, or a lot of them, don't come with the charts. And now that I have watched so many videos from people, I have often heard that they yeah, they cannot read charts, or they are never forced to read charts. And I always thought that you couldn't learn how to crochet or to knit if you don't learn the reading charts as well, because German patterns just come with a small text, cast on number of stitches, and then follow chart A until you get to point B, and then follow the other chart until the end or something. And I'm used to reading charts, and it didn't occur to me that there are people who wouldn't have that, or wouldn't know how to do that. Yeah, that was an experience, and I do not criticize anyone. It's just the way that I have learned it, and I was wondering why other people haven't. I'm sure I don't know a lot of stuff that those people that I have watched might know, but yeah, I just was wondering about that. So that was the delivery from, I guess, Tuesday or Wednesday. And I had ordered another yarn, luxury yarn. Some of the people I was watching talked a lot about Voolenvine yarn, and I didn't know about it. It's my bubble. I'm living here in Germany. Voolenvine never comes up. I hear a lot of Lana Grossa and Lang and Schachenmeier and I don't know what else. So Voolenvine wasn't a thing for me. I heard about it in more than one podcast, and so I checked out her shop. I went there, and I must tell you this, 10 minutes to 4 in the afternoon. And I thought, there's nothing in the shop, just a tote bag. No yarn here. And then I read that the shop update would be at 10 o'clock Eastern time, and we are 6 hours ahead, so there were 5 minutes left or something until the shop update would occur. So I waited, and magically the shop filled itself. And yeah, I didn't know anything about her bases or her colorways or something. I just liked a few colors, and I liked that it was Wolke based, because Wolke seems to me a German word, and I guess it is, because I haven't heard it in any other language yet. Wolke means cloud, and so I got her Wolke base yarn in 2 different colors, and they arrived on Thursday, I want to say. Yeah. Voolenvine yarn in the colorway Brownie Better, and in the colorway Angry Orchard. And if you don't know, the Wolke based is 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. So I guess you might make socks with them. Cashmere socks? I don't know. But look, it's not a solid color. It changes. I mean, it's beautiful, and it's, yeah, I just don't know how to work with it, because I usually don't. I will find something to make with it. Oh, this one. Look how different the colors are. I even think I like the darker one better than the lighter one. Maybe I can make a garment, because all 4 colors make 1,600 meters, and that should be enough for a garment for myself. That would be luxurious. Yeah. I don't know. I went crazy when I was ordering yarns, and that's not all. I did show you everything that I made, all the finished projects and the work in process. Oh, sometimes it's difficult, but I have another package that I got only today with another sort of yarn, and I will show you the project that I want to make with it. Though it is a knitted project, it's of course also from this magazine, and it's this cardigan. I mean, it's I guess those are the same models or the same patterns, the same you know, cardigans, just in different colorways. And I ordered this yarn, this colorway, and I got it today. And I opened the box, but let's have a look inside. Okay, first thing is a present, I guess. Oh. It says, Danke für Ihren Einkauf. Thanks for shopping with us, I guess. Small stitch markers. Handmade. Oh, handmade stitch marker. Oh, I forgot to show you something that I ordered as well with Crafternoon Treats. Because I ordered stitch markers. They have disappeared. Where are they? Oh, and she sent me Crafternoon Treats, I mean tea. I already tried one package. And of course there is this card if you want to shop there. I will put all the information below. I want to show you the stitch markers. Where did I put them? There was a little sheep and a little spinning wheel, and I'm so sorry. Here they are. I'm sorry for that. So you can see the skein of yarn and the little sheep in the front. And it says Yarn Queen, and those are all her yarn related stitch markers. Yeah, I don't want to take them out yet. I'm sure I will show these off as soon as I use them in a project. And now I have these as well. That's why I thought of them. I had totally forgotten that I had ordered these as well. Now I have quite a lot of stitch markers, because here in this box there were these plastic stitch markers as well. Yay! Okay, so but we wanted to have a look into this package. Oh, I got a pattern, a loop shawl. Okay. Nice. And that's the yarn that I ordered, Woolly Hugs Sky, in the colorway 15. And it's the same color that I showed you in the magazine. This gray, white. I don't know if it gets really white. Can you see this? Yeah. And I got 6 balls of these yarns, of this yarn. And that's it. That were all the expected and unexpected things I wanted to talk about. And now I have more to do. Though this project is something that I have to knit, and I'm not at the point that I want to knit, but I'm sure it will come. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video and I didn't bore you too much. I hope you will come back, and maybe next time there will be another new subscriber. And until then, there is nothing left to say than bye.